What's up, everyone? Welcome back to Trailer Time for another trailer review roundup. We got to roll our sleeves up for this one because we got some good stuff. This is a controversial one for Jamell and I. I don't think it's a trailer, but he thinks it is the new clip for the DC show Peacemaker. We got the trailer to the new movie by Justine Bateman in her directorial debut, Violet, starring Olivia Munn. And finally, we have the first teaser trailer to the Game of Thrones prequel series, House of the Dragon. Will it live up? Will it make up for Season 8? All these questions answered after this message about telling you to like, share, and subscribe to the channel and hitting that bell icon. Now, without further ado, let's get into it. Again, I don't think this is a trailer, but it's a clip, not a trailer. They even label it as a clip to Peacemaker. So even before we get into the whole review of it, why do you think it's a trailer? I think it's important to differentiate this.
Because if there's a preview of something, it is a trailer of that thing. Trailer is the word for that process. It's not indifferent from. It's not specific from any other type of preview, bro.
I don't think so.
That's just science.
A clip is very different from a trailer. If a clip was a trailer, why would it be called a clip?
You're bringing up a lot of good points, all right? But for the sake of previewing, you can call it a trailer. It's a teaser trailer. That's a teaser trailer.
So here's where I think we can draw we have this broader term called a preview, right? And under preview, we have the clip branch and then the trailer branch. You know what I'm saying? So they're both previews, but a trailer is not a clip and a clip is not a trailer. You see what I'm saying?
Like I get where you're coming from, but I think objectively you're wrong in just about everything.
I don't think so. Alright, let's get into this clip, not this trailer, even though we're called Trailer Time. What did you think? I know you're anti-DC at this point in your life.
I am anti-DC, but this made me realize that Peacemaker might be pretty good. Because it's going to have something that I love about Marvel, which is the humor, the comedy.
Yeah.
That's the thing about like the whole like Doom Patrol, Suicide Squad thing has going on versus like the rest of the DC universe is like it's actually
zany comedy.
Yeah, it's like entertaining to watch.
And it's weirder than the MCU. MCU's very straight, narrow humor, whereas the DCU is dived into the zany, weird aspect. That's why Doom Patrol has been so successful, and that's why Suicide Squad was so successful. And I think this clip obviously shows Peacemaker at his weirdest. He's probably going to get even weirder. Carries an eagle in his car, and a two-door car, no less. A two-door car. Let's get that straight.
Wears outfit everywhere. That's wild.
Yeah. It's a uniform. It's not an outfit. It's a uniform.
It's literally a costume.
My question is why are these normies, these civilians, making fun of him? He can kill these people.
They're not normies.
Bro, yeah, they are. They got no powers.
No, they're clearly on a team, super team.
Yeah. No, they're not. If you saw Suicide Squad, they were Waller's computer people.
Oh yeah, they were. Oh, see, bro, in my mind, for a second, I thought that they were part of. I mean, we don't know that they don't have their powers completely. Okay. They have some super skills.
I think that's drawing at that's grasping at straws. If they had superpowers, they wouldn't be stuck behind a computer working for Amanda Waller.
What if they're just really smart? Tony Stark sits behind a computer all the time. Talks to Jarvis.
Yeah, he doesn't have any superpowers. He's just super smart. But again, if they were super smart, why would they be working for Amanda Waller? Tony Stark doesn't work for anyone. He works for himself.
All right, but Amanda's also genius level smart.
Anyways, I still don't understand why they're making fun of him. The humor came off really, really well and gave us a good glimpse, as a clip does. And I'm glad this is a series because we're gonna get it over long form media, which I think is really good to flesh out some characters that are really interesting. But overall, I thought it was good. I'm a DC fan, so I really can't say anything bad.
You can say something bad. Say one thing bad, real quick.
About this clip?
Something. Yeah, or it can be about DC. I just want to hear you say it.
I thought the first 8 movies in DCU are all really bad. Garbage movies.
Alright, I just recorded that. Got
The
it.
first,
Alright.
the first Suicide Squad was honestly such a terrible movie. I don't even know where to begin. Yeah, you heard it here, folks.
Moving on. Can
Alright.
we rate this? Can you rate this? I'll rate this. I'll give it a I'll give it a 4 out of 5, which is surprising because I actually thought it was a really funny little clip since it's not a trailer. But it made me this changed my perception of what I thought this was gonna be like.
What did you think it was gonna be like?
I thought it was gonna be like a really corny, played out. Like I thought it was gonna be like a worse version of like the Flash or Arrow in like a Peacemaker.
No.
It was John Cena. I don't think John Cena.
It's on HBO, bro. Why would they be like?
I don't know.
You're comparing HBO to the CW? Are you serious?
They just picked up a lot of bad shit from DC, bro. You know that's
You
true.
know what else is on the CW? The Stargirl. You think he's just gonna be like Stargirl?
That's okay. This is very different. I said a version like that. Flash is people love the Flash.
No, Flash is a good show, but it's like family friendly. Whereas Peacemaker's obviously not. If you've seen Suicide Squad,
no.
I guess if I'm gonna rate this, I'm gonna give it a 3. I thought it was fine. You know, good comedy characters there, but it wasn't anything like special. Like I didn't really like. I was like, oh my god, let's share this clip, make sure the entire world sees it. But I'm excited for the show. Excited for the show. All right. There you go, Peacemaker. Let us know what you thought in the comments below. Next up, we have the trailer of the movie Violet, which I actually really like. So I'm gonna let you get into this one first.
Yeah, no, I actually really liked it too. At first, I didn't get what was going on. Like I was trying to figure out like what the premise is kind of gonna be because I had no expectations at all. Like no idea what was gonna come out of it.
Same.
But after a while, I started to realize that like this is gonna be a really beautiful not what's the word? It's not coming to age or anything. It's more of like discovering self, I guess. Type of movie.
Yeah.
Which I'm actually down for, bro. I feel like we need more of that in our movie repertoire.
I think especially in this day and age, this resonates with. I don't think it's unfair to say like 95% of the people out there, really. Like everyone has that voice in their head. Usually it's not voiced by Justin Theroux. If my voice in the head was Justin Theroux, I'd probably listen to it all the time too. But it's not. It's just my voice. Anyways, everyone's got that voice. You know, it's really tough to like shut it out. Like it's in there all the time. So everyone needs some help somewhere or another. So I think this movie will be really beautiful in a way. And when I first was watching it, I got a lot of her vibes. You know what I mean?
Yeah, a little bit.
But obviously the voice was really mean, whereas her is very beautiful and soothing and all that stuff. So I'm excited to see the journey she has to go on to really shut this voice out, because I think a lot of people can take a lot away from that and help themselves in a way, which I think will be great. And Justine Bateman, sister of Jason Bateman, her directorial debut, a thespian in her own right. I'm excited to see her directorial debut. And Olivia Munn in a drama role. She doesn't get that a lot.
Yeah, no, good point. I was actually going to put that. I was like, I'm actually really excited to see her in a role like this. Also, I think anytime you can come up with an alternative way to describe what it's like to overcome anxiety, depression, or overthinking, or anything like that, I think that's what movies are for. So this was kudos to you, Mohit. This was a nice, wholesome pick to add.
Thank you very much.
Talk about people getting murdered or which superhero we like.
Why DC is better than MCU or vice versa. Yeah.
No one ever
I thought it was very resonant, not of just the times, but as just of a human condition type of situation.
Yeah, no, 100%.
What are you gonna give this trailer?
I'm actually still gonna give it. I'm actually just gonna give it a 3 out of 5. Because for a trailer, I think it was kind of all over the place.
Yeah.
A lot of movement. Didn't really keep me super engaged as far as being able to follow a story.
Yep.
But I thought it was fine.
Yeah, it is tough to know Justin Theroux's narration was her voice in her head, you know.
I thought it was I thought it was just the narration.
Yeah,
for the first,
that's true. I think I'm gonna give it a 3.5 because after you kind of figure out what's really going on, it starts to crescendo really well. It doesn't land the crescendo as well as I wanted it to, but it still gives us a glimpse of that journey that Olivia Munn's character is trying to power herself through. So I'm excited for that part. So, and I think, the effect is there. So 3.5 out of 5 for me.
Okay, that's not bad.
Yeah. All right. Obviously, with the picture behind Jamell, coming up next, our sleeves are rolled up. We have so many thoughts. This property gives us so much emotions: anger, rage, satisfaction, sadness, melancholy. At the entire journey we went through with Game of Thrones and got season 8 like that. So we have the prequel series House of the Dragon, all about the Targaryen family. So there's gonna be a lot of dragons, but they didn't include dragons in this teaser, which is probably for the best, because obviously the more important characters are like the actual Targaryens. They gave us glimpses of like what their stories are gonna be like. I will say it gave me a lot of peak Game of Thrones season 3 vibes, height of like the popularity. And obviously it was popular all the way through, but I think season 3 was like when it reached its peak for the first time. It gave me those vibes, and I'm really, really excited.
Dude, the music was so good.
You can always expect good music from Ramin, honestly.
Always can expect good music, and like just the fact that they made this when they didn't really have to, I think is dope.
I mean, they make a lot of stuff when they don't have to. That's why we got Transformers 2 through 9.
No, but people that are good, that know how to make good shit, don't do it if they don't have to.
Yeah,
There's a huge difference. I am so excited to learn more about Targaryens. The amount of like fan YouTube videos,
a lot of history and lore in there that we would love to know.
Lots. Plus, this is like core of the supernatural in the Game of Thrones universe.
Yeah. And it's got the coolest animals, dragons. So everyone loved dragons. When the dragons in Game of Thrones died, spoiler, everyone started crying, bawling.
Yeah. Do you know why they can act like why they actually can like Targaryens can control dragons or bond with dragons?
I have no idea. I think it's like something in their blood. Like they can also like withstand fire, so it's something in their DNA and blood. Yeah. I don't know enough about this lore and history. So I don't know enough. So, I'm not a super fan. Oh, okay, go ahead.
No, I'll tell you. So they're from Valyria, and that is a place with like volcanoes and where the dragons are from. Maybe it's like a where you're born type of thing. But to my point, I hope they go into that. Actually, I don't know. I'm conflicted. So for stuff like this, because lore is lore, it's supposed to have a lot. I feel like it's supposed to have holes at times. Yeah. It's like it needs to be full.
Like more questions you want answered to keep you interested.
Correct. So I'm conflicted on this because I'm like, damn, I want to know everything. But at the same time, I'm kind of like, how much should they keep? How much should they reveal? Like, what are you feeling?
I just want to know everything. That's why, like, I felt like the Game of Thrones, like, ending was so dissatisfying because I thought there was so much more that I wanted to know and that I never got. So I hope they give us those answers that we never got, or at least new questions that we want answers to. Because it'd be tough to like get the answers to the questions we want from Game of Thrones.
Where would you want to be from? Like, which house would you want to be from if you were in Game of Thrones?
I don't want to be a Stark because I hate the cold, but Starks are like the most noble and coolest. I love dragons, so maybe the House Targaryen. I feel like every other family is full of punks. Lannisters, punks. Baratheons, punks.
I don't know. I don't want to be poor, bro. I might be Lannister, bro. They got a lot of meat on that table.
The Lannisters were poor at the end. They had to fucking burn down other villages. They had to burn House Tyrell down to get the money.
No. Okay, in a hypothetical like this, it's always like at their height when they're at their best. Which one would you want to be in?
Yeah, Targaryen.
So if you think about that.
Yeah, no, they ride dragons.
Yeah, just ride dragons.
That's all. They could be poor as fuck, but they can still have dragons. They can still have dragons. I would ride. That's all I would. That's all I need. Yeah, to the north.
I want to be king of the north, bro.
Do ya? You can be that for Halloween. Could you imagine dressing up like Jon Stark? No, Jon Snow.
Jon Snow? Yeah, like I feel like that is actually Halloween costumes. Game of Thrones Halloween costumes are probably like the most least expected right now. You could probably bust up at the party with like a full fur sword.
With the sword, you got a dog next to you that you just found somewhere as your dire wolf.
Yeah, don't touch him because he actually will bite. I have nothing to tell him.
Yeah, exactly. All right, what'd you think of this teaser trailer?
Bro, why would you even ask me that? Are you asking me to rate it?
Yeah, rate it. Yes, rate it.
5 out of 5, dude. What are you talking about? That's awesome.
Okay, so is that the biased answer?
Of course, dude. What do I ever show to any? I don't use research. It's all in the heart.
Fair. That is a 4 out of 5 for me, because I thought it punched you in the face with every single... It only said 4 words, I believe. No, more than that. It said like a couple... Very short amount of dialogue, but it really hits you hard, just like all the dialogue in Game of Thrones did. So I'm very excited about it. I hope they just do a good job. Ugh.
Please let them do a good job. Oh.
Yeah. Alright everyone, there you have it. Our thoughts and ratings for the clip to Peacemaker, the trailer to the movie Violet, and the teaser trailer to the new TV series House of the Dragon. Let us know what you thought in the comments below. Let us know what your ratings are, which one are you most excited for, and do you think Game of Thrones Season 8 was the biggest disaster of a premium TV series ever? Thank you again for tuning in today. We love talking about trailers like this. Catch us again next time when we talk about all things trailers. Peace out.